Hello, this is Scott, Franchiseinsight.net. Hope you are having a great day. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can see almost daily posts with different topics. Today we're going to jump in and talk about new concept business models, the bright, shiny thing. So depending on your financial goals, your business ownership goals, your personality, what's going to keep you excited and engaged, enthusiastic about the business. Some folks are going to lean towards an established brand, which I get 100%. There's obviously going to be more people to talk to that have success in running a brand that is out in multiple markets. You're going to be able to understand what markets are successful and which ones aren't as successful. Maybe you should evaluate, or it's easier to evaluate in that situation, that maybe buying a franchise and putting it in my hometown is not a good idea because they're having limited success in markets this size or with whatever's going on unique in your market. Maybe you're in a beach town, or maybe you're in a mountain town, and just because there's a lot of vacationers, it's not a good fit. There's a number of reasons. But with a more established brand, there's going to be a greater opportunity to evaluate those things, a greater opportunity to look at revenue opportunities and potential, and costs. They're going to be very predictable in nature because it's established, it's out there, it's cranking, and it's been cranking. New concepts, just the opposite, okay? Not a lot of people to talk to. You probably got the franchisor, probably got a handful of owners that have been up and running for maybe less than a year, maybe two, but still very new. Not a lot of good data on revenue or costs. Not a lot of good data on what market characteristics are going to make for a successful franchise. So, limited amount of information. Now, flip side is it's exciting. It's a new idea. You're bringing something new to a community, and limited amount of competition. And depending on, what the business is, it may be something that's better fit for you because of that excitement and that newness to introduce something to a community. Another challenge, though, is that, in your typical model, as we've talked in sales, somebody's got to have a pain for them to exchange their cash for your solution. Okay. So now you've got to help them understand they have a pain before they exchange cash for your solution. They may not even realize whatever you're selling. They may not even realize that that's even out there. That's something that's done. So now there's an education before you can even present to close a sale to have them be a customer. Example: my roof's leaking. Let me get a roofer. Let me fix it. Now the pain's gone away. I looked at a business model. Looked at two that were in waste management. I know that's not kind of the coolest sounding business models, but both I think were great models. One required a lot of money, was not a fit for me. The second, I actually went up into Tennessee, rode around with the guy. He was a great guy, he had a great model. I think he was growing into either his second or third truck, but I think his third truck. But it was mobile trash compaction. Well, not a lot of people even know that exists. So he had a good business. This is just an example. I'm not saying it can't be done, because it can be done. Just wanting you to understand there's a different sales script and there's a different process in bringing customers aboard when you're selling something that people really don't even know is out there. I don't want to get in the weeds on trash compaction, but typically if you're in a manufacturing facility or you've got a business with a dumpster, the only compaction option is that it's built in to the dumpster. Presses the trash down, and then that avoids having trash have to be picked up more than once a week or once every 2 weeks, whatever the cadence is. This mobile solution allows you to use just basically any dumpster. Guy comes out, girl comes out, uses this truck with a device and compacts the trash. But again, didn't mean to get in the weeds on a specific business. It's more of just an element of understanding that the script and the sales process is going to be different, and that you're going to have to get people to understand why your solution is great, what kind of savings it's going to bring them, what kind of value it's going to bring, whatever the scripting is. It's just a little bit different than somebody needing a roof fixed, needing a sandwich, or whatever. So understand those risks. The excitement's there, I get it, but understand the risks and the limited amount of availability. And the fact that when you sell this solution, you're going to have to get people's head around kind of a new idea. And let me finally touch back one more time on risk. I hate to do this, but if you are dealing with a small pool of owners, you have to be heavily reliant that the franchisor is growing smartly and that they're attracting the best and brightest to run a franchise, that they are carefully vetted, that they've got the right financial resources, they've got the right operational and sales skill sets to make the business a success. Because you can be driven. You can sit there and say, hey, I'm putting my money in this, I'm making it work. I'm getting up at 5 in the morning, I'm hitting the streets, I'm selling, I'm back in the business by noon, I'm helping with the operational elements, helping hire people, and I got it going. And I'm up the next morning, I'm doing it. Well, if there's 10 of you out there doing it, and 5 of the 10 are not where you are mentally and the toughness that you have, then there's a greater opportunity that everything unravels without even being a franchisor issue. He or she could have a great model and all those good things could be going on, but it just, if the franchise does not have a good opportunity to get traction and get some momentum and get some locations going, then it could quickly unravel. So I would say almost like when you vet your consultant who you are working with to buy the franchise and the person that's educating you hopefully has your best interest in mind, and you vet the franchisor and you go out, well, what has he done? What has she done with her? What has her career been? How did she end up here? How long has he or she been in this business? As you vet these people, you may want to go out and spend a little time on LinkedIn and find out where, some of these other people have come from and what their backgrounds are and how driven they are through phone discussions or whatever to find success, because it's not just relying on what you do in a early adopter or new concept model. So thanks for hanging in. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I put in the title of the post what the subject is so you can quickly make a decision that there is value in listening or not. And as always, if you are in the market to buy a small business or franchise, come schedule a 5 to 10 minute call at franchiseinsight.net. We make a decision together whether it's worth time and value for you to take a deeper dive into the structured discussion to evaluate your unique buying decision. And we go from there. So be back to you this week. Hope you have a good day.